Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am bringing you a full makeup tutorial on this full glam look. I love this makeup look. I love the glitter that I used on my eyeliner, and to be honest, I just love how the whole thing turned out. Before we jump right into the tutorial, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also to leave this video a like because, as I always say, it's an amazing way of just supporting my channel. So yeah, now moving on to what matters the most. If you want to know how I did this, just keep on watching. I'm going to start by doing my eye makeup, and the first step that I always do is to apply some of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, or just any concealer in general, directly on the skin, just to help me build a base for the eyeshadows and the eyeliner and all of that. Now with the damp beauty blender, I am just quickly blending. To set this concealer, I am taking this KVD Lock It Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Translucent. I am just using a regular large blending brush to apply it. In this makeup look, I won't be applying many eyeshadows because I want the main focus to be on the eyeliner, because as you have seen, I'm going to apply some glitter on it, so I just want to make sure that it definitely stands out. So first, I am going to take this eyeshadow palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and with this blending brush from Morphe, which is dewy something, I am taking this eyeshadow called Warm Taupe. Even though it says it's warm, I feel like this is more on the cool side, which I prefer for this makeup look just because the glitter is a shade of blue. I have picked this brush because I have seen some people like being more precise in this sense, and I really like how makeup looks like on them, so I'm just trying it out. And as you can see, I'm not bringing this depth until my inner corner. I am bringing it like maybe until half of my eye. So I have switched mirrors, and I love this one from this palette by Huda Beauty just because of how huge it is. I can pretty much see my whole face at a close distance. I don't even think that I'm going to be applying more depth in this, to be honest. I feel like I still have a lot of room to work with in here, so I am going in with my 228 from Zoeva, and I didn't pick any more pigments. I am just blending whatever I have already in my eye. This will help me keeping the depth where I want it to be, but give some color to the rest of the skin. I'm just pushing the eyeshadow outwards. I am now using the white stamping from Morphe to apply the tiniest amount of eyeshadow in the outer third of my lid. Now moving on to this palette by Huda Beauty, I am taking Super Moon, which is this kind of pressed glitter, and with my finger I am just tapping it on my eye so that the shimmer will stick to it. This is something really soft. It's just meant to give it an extra glow. As you can see, like the shimmery particles are really sparse, and that's what I want. I don't want a thick layer of shimmer. And that's something that the dabbing motions will help you achieve. And I don't know if you can see by the camera because these tiny details tend to escape a lot, but this shimmer has like a blue undertone to it, so I think that this will just look amazing once the eyeliner and the glitter are on. I'm not only applying this shimmer on my crease, I'm actually applying it above. Okay, so now moving on to eyeliner. The one that I'm using is the same old one. You guys know that I love this. And for those of you who don't know, this is the INGLOT one in the shade 77. The brush that I'm using to do it is the 31T, also from INGLOT, which is this really flat and dense angled brush. I am bringing my eyeliner until my inner corner. I want to make sure that I have this black color even in here. Guys, as you can see, I'm going more for a thicker wing just because since I will be applying glitter, I want to make sure that I will have enough room to play with it. Okay, so the glitter that I'm using today is from MUSA. You guys know that I love their glitters. This is what it looks like on the inside. This is in the shade EUPHORIA. I'm not really sure how you pronounce the name, but anyways, this is the shade, and as you can see, it's this really gorgeous deep blue. Since I want to apply this with as much precision as possible because I want it to stick to the wing, I am going to use this brush also from them, and I am using the tinier tip, and yes, you have another one. I have picked quite a substantial amount of glitter, not too much obviously, and now I'm just pressing it on the wing. I just love how gorgeous an eyeliner with glitter looks like. I haven't done one in quite some time and sure as hell I missed it. One thing that really helps like making this process a lot easier is that this glitter doesn't require any glue, so that just makes the job a lot easier and everything less messy. Okay, I gotta stop to show you this. I am taking the glitter pretty much until my inner corner just because I want this gorgeous color just to be all over the eyeliner. Basically, what the black eyeliner does underneath the glitter is just to create some more depth, and it gives us some guidance when it comes to knowing where to apply the glitter. Like, you're not building a wing from scratch. So guys, that is it for this liner. I am in love with it. I love this color. It definitely stands out. But anyways, I'm just quickly going off camera just to do my lashes. So guys, I'm back. I have applied the Wispies from ARDELL and some mascara, which is the Volume Million Lashes by L'Oreal. And now we can finally jump right into complexion. And the first product that I'm going to use, even before primer, is the MAC Strobe Cream, and this is in the shade PINKLITE. I just figured that if we are going with glitter on the eyes, then the complexion can be a little bit more on the dewy side. And as usual, I am applying this product in the areas that I want to boost my radiance, that is where the sun would naturally hit my face and make it look glowy. I just love this product because it really increases the radiance of the skin without giving it like a fake looking highlight, if that makes sense. I really like to apply it, and I think I've told you before, but even without makeup, this is amazing because this doesn't make you look like you actually tried. This just makes your skin look like that's your skin, that's natural, that glow just comes from you. But anyways, I'm just letting it set for a while, and I like to press every single creamy formula against my skin. Now for primer, I am going in with the MAC Prep+Prime Natural Radiance Primer, and this is in the shade Radiant Yellow. As you can see, this is the primer. And this is the shade. I haven't used this primer in a hot minute, but I really love it, especially for summer when I go for more dewy finishes and stuff. As usual, I am pressing the primer against my skin. This will help you fill in the pores and just set the primer really well. So before going in with foundation and stuff, I am first going to color correct my dark circles. This is a step that I always do. You have seen me doing it like a million times. And for that, I am using the color correcting fluid by Urban Decay, and this is in the shade Peach. I only use it in the areas that I really need to color correct, because as I've told you before, like, color correcting is about cancelling out any pigmentation that you don't want to have, not just creating a thick barrier so that it doesn't show through. So, you know, it's not about the amount of product that you use, it's just to use the right shade in the right areas. And I feel like today, before applying this, my dark circles were just matching the glitter because it kind of looks green. It's like a mix in between blue and green. But yeah, my dark circles were just matching it. Okay, now for foundation, I am using the same old one, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not sure if I have enough foundation. Let's just hope that we do. I think I have to go buy foundation this weekend because I have my birthday this Saturday and I want to do my makeup. And you know, that requires foundation. I didn't tell you this, but I was using my beauty blender to blend the color correcting fluid, and now first to start applying my foundation and just blend it in the more of the outer parts of my face, I am using the buffer brush from Zoeva, which is the number 104. I always go in with my brush first just because of how easy and fast it makes the foundation application. Guys, just a little update, I definitely have to buy some foundation. Okay guys, so now I'm going in with my beauty blender to apply the foundation on my nose. I always do this just because I don't want to move the primer around, and I feel like such a thick brush as the foundation brush will just move it around. Now moving on to concealer, I am taking my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is another staple for me. I just love this, but I am getting so pale that I think that I'll have to buy something a little bit lighter. Especially because I want this to really brighten up this area. So yeah. As usual, I am applying this wherever I want to highlight, that is in my under eye area, a little bit on the chin, a little bit in this part of my forehead, in between my brows, the bridge of the nose, and I think I've said it all. To blend it, I am again using my damp beauty blender. I love blending things with my beauty blender. I just feel like this gives you a finish that nothing else is able to. Like, this just makes everything set really, really well and just blend to perfection. Guys, I'm really loving this eyeliner. And I didn't tell you this, but when I started doing my eye makeup, like, I was being so clumsy. I think it was because I didn't get that much sleep and I was already a little bit hungry. But anyways, I was getting so clumsy that I was messing everything up. Like, I was applying things incorrectly and everything was just going everywhere, but it turned out okay, so it's fine. Okay, so now I'm going in with Tantour by Huda Beauty. This is in the shade Light. This is what the shade looks like inside. And using this Real Techniques brush, this is the sculpting brush in the number 401. I'm just tapping in the back of my hand as usual, just to make sure that the product is well spread along the bristles. And now I'm just doing these tapping motions on my face to apply it. You guys know that I love doing this just because this will prevent me from moving the foundation and the concealer around. Okay guys, so that is it for Tantour. Next, I'm going to set my complexion using the same KVD powder that I used before. To do so, I am using the usual brush. This is the 116, the tapered blush brush from Primark. I'm just going over the areas where I don't have the Tantour. I like to press the powder against my skin, just, you know, it's another way of me making sure that I'm not moving the products around and that it's getting in all of those pores. So before I set my under eye area, I am just blending any creasing that happened in the meantime. Okay, so now I am moving on to bronzer. I am using the Hoola by Benefit. This is their classic shade, and to apply it I am using my Japanese brush. You guys know that I love this. As usual, I am working little by little. I always pick a really small amount of product just to make sure that I don't go overboard with anything. I feel like I look really like sun-kissed right now and I am really loving it. I'm just applying a little bit of bronzer in here. I'm using a high neck, so this is not something that I'm really worried about. So for blush, I am taking the NARS one. I haven't used this in a while, I believe. And this is in their classic shade, which is Orgasm. This is what it looks like on the inside. I love this, especially for summer. And as I usually do, I just like to smile a little bit and focus most of the product in the apples of my cheeks. Obviously, I apply small amounts at a time and I build the intensity that I want. But here's a tip for you, like if you go a little bit overboard with blush, in your opinion, don't worry, because blush is the first thing to fade away. So it will just probably, you know, fade a little bit and you'll be good. Before moving on to highlighter, I'm going to spray my face with this setting spray. This is the All Nighter by Urban Decay. Okay guys, so you know that I try to change the products that I use, and when it comes to highlighter, I know that I am really basic and I pretty much always use the same one. So today I am using this palette by Be Perfect Cosmetics in collaboration with MMM Mitchell. This is what it looks like on the inside. I actually bought it for my makeup kit. The one that I'll be taking is BEVERLY and I am applying in the usual areas. This is more of a blinding highlighter. Oh damn, that's really intense, so I went over it with my Japanese brush just to blend it a little bit. Like, I swear to God that this brush does miracles. There is no light hand when it comes to this product. It's blinding. Like, if you don't blend it well, like, you have a highlighter to be seen from the moon. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just afraid of applying it in my forehead because I like a really subtle highlight in here. I'm barely touching my skin, a little bit on the chin, and I barely have any product in it. Okay, so now I'm just going over with my Japanese brush. This just kind of helps it blend with the blush a little bit, but just keep that highlight in there. Guys, I completely forgot to do this before, but I am just quickly applying some powder to bake my under eye area. I'm also baking the sides of my nose and the bridge. While this is baking, I am applying highlighter in the places that I'm still missing, which is my cupid's bow, my brow bone, and a little bit in my inner corner. So guys, I removed the powder off camera and now I am just going to do my lower lash line, and for that I will be taking the same eyeshadow that I used, which is the Warm Taupe from this palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. To apply it, I am using dewy something from Morphe because this is a little bit more precise and I don't really want such an intense lower lash line. As you can see, this just creates a balance in between the upper part of the eye and the lower, and that's what I'm really looking for. Okay, so that is really it for eyeshadows in the lower lash line. Next, I am taking my brown pencil from Urban Decay, the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Whiskey. You guys know that I love this, and I am running the pencil along my lower waterline. Okay, now I'm taking this Morphe brush, the M210, just to pick some more of that matte eyeshadow that I've used to help blend the line of the pencil. Just do some sort of zigzag motions. Okay, so to finish off the lower lash line, I'm going in with the same mascara that I've used before. And I am just bringing their color back. Okay, so to finish off the look, I am just quickly going to do my lips. And for that, I am using a MAC pencil. And this is the shade. I love this pencil to line my lips just because it's super close to my natural lip color. So it doesn't add a lot of color, but it still helps them to be a little bit more defined and the edges to be more sharp, because with a lipstick that's not that easy to accomplish. So for lipstick, I am taking this one from Sephora collection, and this is in the shade 71. This is one of my 100 nude shades, and this is really similar to my lip color. I just feel like since the eyes are so bright and so colorful, I think that the lips should be a little bit more subtle. Okay, so that is it for lips. Now to finish off this makeup look, I'm just going to spray my face one more time. Hi guys, I am back. This is the final makeup look. I love this makeup look, and I know that I always say this about the makeup looks that I bring you guys, and I am never lying, but I haven't done this kind of eyeliner with glitter in such a long time, and for all the times that I did it, it has never come out this great. So I am really in love with it. I just love the color. I feel like this glitter just adds the perfect pop of color. I am really obsessed with it. I also want to hear from you, so don't forget to leave me your opinion on this makeup look down below in the comment section, and also to leave me your feedback, because that's a great way of knowing what you guys want to see next in my channel, and also know what you guys think that I can improve or even change. So yeah, that's a great tool for me. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because as I always say, it's an amazing way of supporting me and helping me grow my channel. So yeah guys, that is it for today's glam. Bye, and I hope to see you in my next video.